I'm really, oh, see, I'm having a hard time as it is. I'm really having a hard time trying to take video of my new YouTube video. But this guy wants me to sit here while he soothes himself with my hair and watches some of his favorite TV. So how's your life going? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jaylene. If you're new to my channel, today's video is going to be about how I got through my husband's deployment while I was pregnant. As some of you guys already know, I was about 4 months pregnant when my husband had to leave for his deployment, and then my son was 3 months, almost 4 months when my husband got back from his deployment. So yeah, let's just get started. Step number 1, pray. You should be praying. I don't want to say you should be. I don't mean to Bible thump anybody, and I'm sorry, my son is making me clap while I do this video. So I don't mean to Bible thump anybody or make anybody feel like I'm pushing the gospel on them, but what helped me, and I'm just speaking from my experience, it's not something I surveyed and such. Somebody asked me to do a video on this, messaged me, and then said yes. I looked back on my journaling, and I'm just giving you some tips that I used to get through deployment. So, praying without ceasing. I feel like the more you pray, the less you stress. Giving your requests and giving your burdens and your worries to the Lord is super helpful. When you're pregnant, you shouldn't be stressing that much. You should be trying to not have a really high blood pressure, because that is a no-go. And I feel like the more I prayed throughout my day, and the more I was in God's word and had those simple reminders on that everything's in the Lord's hands, it helped me a lot, and it actually helped me with my growth a lot. I wasn't so stressed about the little things, and even when my husband got back from deployment, I wasn't stressed about the little things. And what I mean by little things, to some people, I feel like it's little. At the time, it was really huge. I was like, is my husband hydrated? Is he eating? Is he in a dangerous environment? Is he going to... And then he'll go on a mission and then come back, and then like 2 days later, I haven't heard from him, and he's like, and he said, you know, he was gonna call me as soon as he got back in a couple days, and sometimes he wasn't able to. So yeah, during those times, I prayed a lot. The next simple step: wake up, look in the mirror, and smile at yourself. I know it sounds kind of weird, but when even now, I have a lot of insecurities. I don't like my hair, I don't like my skin, I don't like my face, I don't like my body. But when you wake up and smile at yourself, it makes the difference. I feel like that's a very good tip for even people that are married, that have been married for so long, people that have been... Is it too loud? People that have been married for a very long time, people that are single. I think that's a very good thing to do when you wake up in the morning, and it helped me. And when you're pregnant, sometimes you feel worse about yourself. Your body's changing, your skin's changing, you feel more sweaty, you feel more smelly, you don't feel that glow, and your husband isn't always there to uplift you and encourage you when you're deployed. And a lot of that you have to put on yourself. You have to take action for yourself and feel better about yourself. So that helped me. And then on that note, it's important to take pictures. Even if you don't feel your best, even if you feel kind of awkward because you're pregnant and you're not going through these milestones and this experience with your spouse, you're going through it kind of alone. And my husband wanted pictures. He kept reminding me, send me pictures of you pregnant. Send me pictures. And when I get home, I want to see those pictures as well. And it was something to look forward to. And in a sense, when I looked back at the pictures, I was like, something's missing. So it was hard for me to post a selfie on Instagram or on Facebook. And I took my maternity pictures by myself, and it was kind of weird, but it was part of the milestone. It was a part of the growing stage, and I'm pretty sure my son, when he gets older, is also going to appreciate those moments captured. So taking those pictures and then holding on to the fact that your husband is going to see those pictures when he gets back, and you can reminisce through these things together, helps you. That motivates you. And then I also, so maybe this has to do more with the honeymoon stage, and we were only 4 months married before he got deployed, but I was kind of like, oh, I wanted, to wake up, go to sleep with my husband, like my husband be the last person I see when I go to sleep and the first person I see when I wake up in the morning. So and then when you're pregnant, you're just kind of like hormonal and sensitive and emotional. So when I went back to our storage unit for something, and then I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get out some clothes for my husband when he gets back home, but I'm also going to sleep in some of the t-shirts, so that way I had a part of him with me when I went to sleep, and then also when I woke up, besides the baby bump, because he's a part of that as well. But it kind of helps. So I want to sleep with his shirt on. Well, welcome to the family. So the next thing that helped was getting slip-on shoes. Let me tell you why. Your husband, like this, ones that, I don't want to say slip-on shoes, ones that don't have shoelaces, something that you don't have to tie, because when your husband's deployed, he's not going to come back from all the way where he came from every day to help you get your shoes on and get your shoelaces tied every day. So doing that by yourself was helpful. And in other words, when you spend all those minutes in PE class stretching your hemis, it doesn't help when you're pregnant. So get yourself some slip-on shoes. Where was I? So getting those slip-on shoes makes a difference. Also, welcome to the family. Ooh. You are going to go through a lot of pregnancy brain farts when you're pregnant, and that is no discrimination towards people with deployed spouses. So it is important to designate somebody to be your reminder. And it's simple. Watch. Siri, remind me to remind my mom to remind me to take my vitamins in the morning.
Okay, I'll remind you.
See? Simple. So, and then on that note, stay healthy. It's very easy to get in the rut and be like hormonal and emotional and like, oh, my husband's gone. What am I going to do? How am I going to have this baby? And I'm not trying to mock anybody. I had those moments, but it was still important to stay healthy and to take your prenatal vitamins and to drink enough water throughout the day and to have good healthy meals so that way you get good nutrients. You still need to be healthy. There's no excuses. When your husband, yes, it's okay to splurge once in a while or to treat yourself, which comes to my next point. It's important to treat yourself, which comes to my next point. Treat yourself. Yes, it's okay to have a cake. It's okay to do those things, or have a slice of cake, not have a whole cake. And I'm preaching to the choir, but don't eat your feelings. Don't eat your hormones. You know, and when you treat yourself, you know what? Your husband's not going to be there. I mean, to tie your shoes. He's not going to be there to massage your feet either. He's not going to be there to paint your toenails. It's okay to go get a pedicure. It's okay to go get a massage. It's okay to buy this massage pad and put it on the couch while you watch TV. It's okay to treat yourself by going over to a friend's house to have dinner, so it's one less thing you have to do, which is more relaxing. So FRG is Family Readiness Group. Find somebody good to be in contact with. I didn't have contact with the FRG until after my son was born. And I wish I had contacted somebody beforehand So a lot of people know, like, so I've mentioned it in previous videos, I lost all this blood and such. Well, I had a nurse that was like, you know what? You are having way too many blood clots. Your mom needs to come back and help you clean the blood clots for me, for you, even though she was awake for 36 hours. She needs to come here and do that because I have way too many patients to be worried about. So then I tried to call my mom and she wouldn't answer. And then finally I called my sister, and my brother-in-law had to get to the bottom of it and get in contact with somebody from the hospital. So I feel like if you knew somebody that was kind of in the loop of things, kind of knew who to go to contact about those things, would have been helpful. It would have avoided so much drama. Okay, so yeah, it was helpful to, it would have been helpful to have somebody else to talk to. No, I don't want to say somebody else. So I feel like my brother-in-law and my sister handled it pretty well. But I feel like if somebody, it just wasn't something, it shouldn't have been something family should have handled. Yes, family's supposed to be there for you, but they're supposed to be there celebrating with you and such. And instead, they were so worried about me. Thankfully, I finally got a different nurse and whatnot. But it would have been helpful to have somebody that knew more about military stuff, knew more about military hospitals, knew who to contact with them. So that way it could have been, I don't know, I just feel like it could have been less stressful for everybody in that sense. If you just went straight to the source, kind of. So, yeah, so, and you just never know what's going to happen. So, I feel like it just puts you more at ease to know, okay, there's somebody that I can contact that knows how to contact the Red Cross or knows how to contact so-and-so just in case of something. And then also what helped was, so when my husband called, I would put the phone on speaker and I put it like the speaker part towards my baby bump, and that helped my son get to know my son's voice. That helped my son get to know his dad's voice, and also videos that I took of Andy before he deployed, having his voice repeated, you know, towards my baby bump, I feel like helped. And it just kind of gave me more of a ease that my son was going to know my husband when he got back from deployment, and he did. And I feel like some of that helped. I know some of these things may be kind of sentimental, but when you're pregnant and hormonal, sentimental things go a long ways. And also, journaling helped. I love to journal, so it was kind of like my outlet for things, and also kept, it was just great to see me, to look back at something that I grew from, and inspired me to keep growing every day as a mom, as a wife, as a person. So that helped me a lot. And I don't know, it helped to journal every day. It helped to just let those emotions out, and then it kind of freed me. And I don't know, it sounds kind of cheesy and weird and lame, but it really helped me. So I hope these little tips will help you get through your husband's deployment while you're pregnant, or maybe these things are good for you when you're not pregnant and your husband is away on a business trip or can't be there for certain things. So I hope this video is helpful to somebody else. And thank you all for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and please subscribe if you haven't yet. It's free and it's just kind of cool to support each other. And if you're a new subscriber, please leave a comment so I can get to know you. All right, have a blessed day. Bye.